Exactly 8 days ago, in our previous video, I shared with you this symmetrical triangle on Ethereum Bitcoin chart, and I told you that after this breakout we will experience a pullback towards our previous upper trend line, and then we will continue to our upper targets. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. We really pushed down, and then we started to create an ABC reversal pattern to the upside towards our upper targets, and until we close below the previous local high, we are still in an uptrend, and that brings with it some excellent altcoins trading opportunities, which we will be talking about in this video. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from My Crypto Paradise, and before we move to the altcoin of the video, I just want to quickly share with you some Bitcoin analysis. So in the previous video I shared with you this range right here. Bitcoin broke above it, and now it is retesting the upper trend line as a support. If we zoom out a little bit, this is basically a whole consolidation for the past month or so, and basically the high leverage traders are getting absolutely smashed. From the higher time frame perspective, we are just creating another support right here, and if we take a look below, this was already a pretty important support zone. So this whole area from 27,700 to around 25,000 is a whole huge support demand zone. So for the whales to actually push down from the current market price and do some big correction is going to be pretty hard. So that means that for the whales, the better probability play to make more money is actually to start pushing the price of Bitcoin towards next CME gap, which, as you know, if you are subscribed in our YouTube channel, at around 33 to around $36,000. So right now what we expect from Bitcoin is some consolidation, further consolidation. Altcoins will be pumping, and then Bitcoin will start to move up. That's with higher probability then that Bitcoin will start to move through all these supports to the downside. It can happen, however the probabilities are right now for consolidation and then move to the previous CME gap, which needs to be closed at around $33,000 to $36. Alright, so that's just quickly about Bitcoin, and now let's move to our altcoin of the video, which is AXS, aka Axie. And Axie is like special coins used in a fine game called Axie Infinity, and these coins let you get cool stuff, play more, and help make the game better for everyone. As you can see, there's a real running project behind this coin which just supports our technical analysis. We will be talking in a few minutes. Basically Axie lets you play some games, and also they have some NFTs. It doesn't matter. What matters is there is a real running project behind the token, and that just supports our technical analysis. Alright, so right now let's take a look at our Axie chart. We are on a 4-hour time frame, and as you can see from the past price action, we have been in a huge downtrend for months, right? So just recently we created a swing low right here. And why is it swing low? Because we started to move to the upside, and we have created an ABC reversal pattern. So right now we are in an uptrend already, and until we close below this swing low right here, we will remain in an uptrend. What does it mean? It doesn't mean that we should be buying right away anytime we are in an uptrend. What that means is that when some coin is in an uptrend, you are looking for long positions and you should be avoiding short positions. Why? Because if you are in an uptrend, if some coin is in an uptrend, the higher probability is continuation, right? So in an uptrend you should be looking for buying opportunities, so some pullbacks or breakout and retests, right? And in a downtrend you should be doing exactly the opposite. So right now, this is our swing low. We have created just recently a higher low right here. That means we can create an upper trend line right here. And once again, as long as we are trending above this upper trend line, that gives us another points for our probabilities that the move up will continue actually, right? So this is our swing low, this is our higher low right here, and also this higher low also works as a great structure support zone, because if we take a look at the left, you can see how this structure support zone worked in the past. As you can see, this worked amazingly as a breaker, because we got this high volatile move from this zone right here. Again, we got another move from the zone. So together with this uptrend trend line, we are being supported by this structure support zone right here, which just gives us more probabilities and support our bullish bias right now. If we take a look at the swing high right here, this is our swing high, we can basically create a downward trend line which is being rejected, downward trend line which is being rejected for the past 2 months, and just recently we broke above it. As you can see right here, we also started to retest it already. So right here we got a breakout, then we retested. So we have A, B, C move to the upside, right? And if we are bullish, we should keep pushing to the upside. So not only this upper trend line got broken up, but actually if we take the previous local high top right here and we take a look at the lows of this downward movement, we can basically see that we are creating and trading and broke through a falling wedge, right? Because we have been creating lower highs together with lower lows. This was just a deviation towards our support zone to just get the liquidity. Then we start moving to the upside again. We have been squeezing the triangle until we finally break out and we have made the ABC reversal pattern. So this is actually called falling wedge pattern. If you are reading our blog on My Crypto Paradise, you can see that these falling wedge patterns are actually being extremely powerful, and most of the times with higher probabilities they are a start of an uptrend. From a downtrend, these falling wedges work like a reversal signs, and the probabilities are just amazing. So the reversal sign of this falling wedge pattern is now being confirmed further with the current break of the uptrend trend line. Also, if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that we are trading above our blue line right here, which is a 50 moving average. If it's visible, if you can see it, this is our 50 moving average. So as long as we are staying above this level, that just gives another points to our probabilities that we will continue to move to the upside. Also, if you take a look at the bottom right here, this is a stock RSI. We are in an oversold zone, so this is another bullish sign because we are oversold. And if we take a look at the funding rates, we can see that the funding rates on AXS are actually negative. What does it mean? It means that most of the people are not expecting the bullish continuation. Most of the people right now are bearish. What does it mean? That means that they have their stop losses placed above the current local highs. And what the whales most of the times gonna do, as you already know if you are subscribed here in our videos, most of the times they will use the liquidity for the price to push higher much more easily. So they will be liquidating these stop orders, and once these stop orders and liquidation levels are triggered, they will automatically open a long positions, and that will help with the price to move to the upside. So if we actually sustain above our falling wedge pattern, we can with higher probabilities really determine the next move, which is going to be to the upside, right? But what about the sell targets? We are not going to hold this coin forever if we're gonna decide to buy it. So for the swing medium time frame targets, we will actually use Fibonacci retracement tool. These Fibonacci retracement tools for sell targets are extremely accurate, and our Paradise Family VIPs can really confirm how great these Fibonacci retracement tools are when we decide when to sell some coin or where to buy the coins. Because most of the times we are ending up buying the almost absolute bottoms and selling the local highs. So right now we will take a look at our swing high, which is right here at $13, and we will place the bottom of our tool at the swing low right here. And from the medium time frame, these two levels, the 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci retracement levels, are the ones that really interest us the most, right? So this is going to be our resistance zone, and if we are about to sustain our price above the uptrend trend line right here, above the support zone right here, and above the falling wedge pattern together with the 50 moving average, the probabilities are for a continuation, and in that case we can proceed with the sell targets at around 41% higher from the current market price, which is at $8.55. So if this bullish idea really start to play out, we are looking for an absolutely amazing swing target for around 40% profit. We are actually gonna be taking some profits earlier with Paradise Family VIPs if we decide to take this trade. Also, we are monitoring the markets with the Paradise team on a daily basis 24/7. So if something happens, we will be updating everything. As you know, these crypto markets are crazy and things can turn very quickly, right? So however, right now it seems everything okay. Our upper target is, the last sell target is at around $12, which is 41% higher from the current market price. This is our swing high medium time frame target. We think that we could be actually hitting our target in about within 3 weeks. We really think if this trade's gonna play out, we will be hitting our last sell target, and after that it will really depend on the price action at around this resistance zone. Again, if we will be breaking towards it, then we will have some great pullback and some bullish consolidation patterns. We will continue to trend this coin even higher, but that's for another video. Right now, this is our bullish prediction for AXS token, Axie Infinity. In our free Telegram channels, we have currently predicted the top of Dogecoin, so make sure you are in our free Telegram channels. It's for free. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe in this channel, because I will be personally updating this trade idea in the next videos. And if you finished watching the video until now, it means that you are taking trading really seriously, so you can clap yourself, and I will see you next time. Cheers.